How's it going, people? It is Liam Cattison here, and we're reacting to episode number 3 of Season 7 for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Good first 2 episodes so far, especially the last episode, which I feel like was one of my favourite Spike episodes, especially with the fact that the first episode did focus a bit on the change in Spike after the fact that he has his soul back, and I feel like the second episode expanded upon that really significantly, not just with the final 5 minutes of the last episode, but also with Spike, you know, in this very complicated mess, and there was moments where he was pretending to be his old self, but yeah, it wasn't quite working out, and it was just a really interesting episode, especially with the X being turned into that demon. We had those people getting killed in the beginning moments of the episode, will it be free for free? And we know that they have a connection with Buffy. Buffy is seeing this happen in her dreams. And there's also the fact that Willow is returning as well. There's a bit of anxiety, understandably so, given the last time she was with the Scoobies. It didn't really go down well, did it? So, yeah, but yeah, so far it's been a very good first 2 episodes, and I'm looking forward to checking out this episode. So with that said, let's get into Buffy the Vampire Slayer with episode 3 of season 7. Let's go.
Get the sign? I don't think she's gonna see the sign. Why is it so pale?
They use yellow crayon.
Yes, the yellow crayon. Oh, I love that.
Oh, it's important that she come back early and that she was doing really well and we shouldn't worry.
Guys, I just noticed something.
This is, you gotta, like, look at her perspective, like she's gonna be anxious.
So. Where's Willow?
Oh. Oh, wait, they were the same people that got... Wait, what?
Welcome home, me.
Wait, what? Come on. That hurts. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, you know, why they never locked the back door, I guess.
Is anyone gonna blame Willow? Oh, don't give me shock face. I mean, will anyone around here ever start asking for help when they need it? Look, if Willow flipped out, it's her bad. We can only.
This is it, though. It's very worrying. Dawn makes a bit of a good point.
Here. Oh God! Please stop hitting me with my own rib bones.
Go on. Say whatever you want. Rib bones and so forth. I deserve it.
Oh, well.
You won't mind?
She has that responsibility. Like, she's taken that responsibility.
Sorry. Spike's insane in the basement. Xander's there doing construction on the new gym.
Oh, it Spike's what in the what meant?
Insane. Base. Xander does construction. He likes to start early, so he's probably there by now.
Spike's the what in the what? Yeah, I think the most surprising thing is Spike and insane in one sentence. Oh! Oh! Oh my god!
Yeah, I know exactly what you're thinking. Maybe Willow is back.
But what the heck is... Can they not say Willow or something? Because... this is definitely not taking place in different days, with Willow just climbing the ladder.
Someone isn't here. Button, who's got the button? My money's on the witch.
Okay,
Oh my goodness, so like, she isn't here?
Like the walls move or something.
What the heck? Ah!
I should hide. Hide from you. Hide my face. You know what I did.
So she can't see them and they can't see her.
Everyone's talking to me. No one's talking to each other.
Oh my... This is...
Someone isn't here.
Her boy? I'm her boy? I have to go. There are things here without permission.
to check their slips. Make sure they have authorization.
Spike's like the whole monitor right now.
I need help. It's the high school. It's all hellmouthy underneath.
Things have been stirring there lately.
Teeth.
Is it getting brighter?
Smoke.
Oh! The school's on fire! Oh.
Okay. Remember our talk about the carpet?
Hey, this could be it.
No, sounds pretty thin to me.
Well, that's why you teleport over there real quick like a real quick and see if I'm right.
No,
Uh-oh.
sorry. You damaged my carpet.
Anya, you're a vengeance
And then you
demon.
used
Just
the B word.
teleport.
That was really over-dramatically stated, but yeah.
Insightful.
I get it. Believe me.
Oh, like
Sorry.
there's a relatable essence.
I wish it were better for you.
You too.
She said, I wish.
It did get a little sexy, didn't it?
I have to find this monster.
No, we didn't have a vampire emerge.
Isn't there
The vampire
another
Willow.
spell?
And I get why you're proud, but I'm not exactly sure why this demon is any more likely than any of the others.
You never said pool of blood.
There was no pool, just splatters.
Then this is your guy. He laps up the blood. You could say it's like his natural beverage.
You're terrifying.
Oh, wow.
Now, if we just knew how to find this thing.
Look at Dawn.
Well, we can... Well, give him a break, Buffy. Maybe it's a vicious skin-eating rock cliff.
There's a cave in it. Look. I'm insane. What's his excuse?
Wow. Maybe you should have gone to Specsavers?
It's outgoing. I know it sounds close, but I don't think it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I guess so. Poison paralyzes.
Okay, we need to get her out of here. We'll deal with him later. Seal him in.
Let's not seal him in, because we've got a Willow here. Oh, no.
Who's there? No! Stop!
They just throw you away.
Were they here? Were my friends really here? I heard something.
Oh, my. Oh, no. She's going to be oh, no. Oh, no.
They were here, here they were, and there they went. Gone, all gone, what a pretty song.
Stop.
Of a gift
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
to unwrap it.
What the heck's Green Goblin doing here?
Oh, wait, my bad. Permanent until the creature dies. Sorry.
So let's kill the creature and let's save Willow.
We can't just leave her.
But
here.
you don't
What if she
know.
vomits?
Do you think she'll vomit? I'll call Anya. She can watch her.
Right, she'll love being called for vomit watch.
No one to help you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my, no.
I bet she's dying. Huh. Neat as you please. Hardly a need to undo her.
She could be a mannequin. She could do the mannequin challenge.
Brazil. No need to thank me, by the way, for sitting with her. I'm feeling very benevolent today. Helping Willow, helping you. Might even call it even, Billy, with your comically paralyzed sister while Willow was dying.
Anya, you know about this creature?
Uh-huh, sure.
You're coming with us.
Poor Dawn. She can't. Oh my god.
Your hand, it's going right through her. What's going on?
I don't know. But I'm starting to get why we haven't seen her.
Because we haven't seen her.
And
I have this
she
feeling that
hasn't
whatever's causing
seen.
this invisible thing is a whole separate issue from the skin-eating monster. Behind you! Close one.
This guy gives the gentleman the kidder egg a run for its money.
Good. You're doing really good.
Look who she's there for. Can we just deal with this creepy... Ugh. Thank you. Oh, Okay, what's going on with this episode?
I couldn't find you guys and I looked everywhere. And the demon said that you left me and...
Oh.
There you are. Don't go away.
We're not going away. Oh, God.
It's gonna be okay, Will. You're gonna be okay.
I know. You're here.
I love that.
I did it.
You did a spell?
I didn't mean to. I just remember thinking I wasn't ready to see you guys yet. I was afraid we wouldn't, connect.
So, you made it happen just by thinking it?
Guess I have a ways to go before I master my powers, huh?
So she kind of took herself out of the equation.
As long as you're... I want to be the kind of person that wouldn't think that. Xander never thought it.
He did a little. Heck, I did a little. Xander has the luxury of not saying it.
Will it help?
Much.
Well, my heart's pure. Filled with joy, filled with love. Willow's back. And they did miss her, literally. Yeah, like... I'm not sure how it works out and whatnot, but... I mean, Willow did say she cast a spell on herself. And it wasn't like an I don't think it's an invisibility spell, because you can still interact with, people when you're invisible. And we've seen that quite a few times. It's like she phased herself, out of existence in a sense. Because they were standing in her. And it's not like because she said she casted it on herself. She couldn't cast it on Xander and Buffy, who were also invisible in the perspectives of Willow. So, yeah. It's weird to think, but, it's not as basic as an invisibility spell. And even so, it's not greater invisibility, because, yeah. Invisibility, from my knowledge, invisibility doesn't work like that, because you're still there. It's just you cannot be seen. You're still there. But they weren't until, yeah. So, oh my god, that was friggin' terrifying. The Null, or Null, definitely up there in one of the creepier villains for Buffy, as he's been coined, the Kinder Egg. The gentleman. Yeah. Definitely very, very gruesome. Especially with the way it finishes off his victims. It's a very, very slow and painful way. And just terrifying overall. Great design, but very, very... Yeah, don't eat before you, watch this episode, basically. So we're 3 episodes down. That was probably my favourite episode of Season 7 so far. It was just well done. The idea of Willow just not being there, and the Scoobies not being there for Willow. It was a very, very interesting concept mixed with the Null, who was truly terrifying, well executed, and just the execution of the Null was just really sickening, with the fact that its victims would be paralyzed and it would begin stripping away and eating their skin, and then it was really good. They meddled with 2 different scenarios, and they were well interesting. I'm glad that it wasn't anything like an invisibility thing. Hey, let's have a retread of an episode from last season or season 1. She really wasn't there. She was out of existence in a sense. I mean, the demons could see her, but this is it. Buffy and Xander and anyone else who was human, they couldn't not just see her, but they couldn't touch her as well. Like they like she was physically out of their world in a sense. So, because it's not like astral projection because of the fact that well, it kind of is in a sense, like except the demons get an exception. So yeah, but well, this is it. Even if it was an astral projection thing, like you could float around and whatnot. So, so it was more so like she was out of their world in a sense. So yeah, it's a really weird thing, but it's a well executed idea as well. And I really like the idea of what they had for Willow, especially since this plays on how she is pretty much isolated and has that anxiety about the Scoobies not accepting her. So her being, not seen by them and not touched by them is a really good concept to play onto that anxiety, with the fact that she revealed that she did accidentally perform the spell to make her kind of invisible. But it was just really good stuff. Like, I just love the idea, especially with the fact that there was that worry that Willow, her time with Giles had to be cut short, so they weren't sure if she was ready to come back or not. And with Willow accidentally casting the spell, it adds on to that, doesn't it? So yeah, it was a really, really good idea, as well as as the Null. Definitely very creepy and very, very good concept, especially with the fact that it has a very creepy design. It has very creepy motives after paralyzing, and not just that though, but the voice and everything was just really well done as well. And like, it's so funny, even the Null got a gnarly end. I'm gonna stop, okay? Because sometimes I will say gnarly, and in this episode, if you don't say it, then that's an opportunity wasted, isn't it? So yeah, but honestly, it was a really, really good utilization, and of course, it was really bad timing with the last time Willow was in Sunnydale. Things got a bit dark. There was some flaying of sorts, so seeing someone being flayed, of course, by someone, by something else, should I say, that's going to be very, very ill-timed, and we'll have the Scoobs understandably worried about the fact that this could be Willow returning to her dark self, because of the fact that, like I said, her time with Giles, it was cut short, so there is that chance that dark seed could manifest and we have Dark Willow again. So I can understand why they were a bit worried regarding the fact that it could have been Willow, but thankfully it wasn't, so woo. But yeah, really loved Anya and Willow's moments. I really loved how Anya, what I liked was the fact that they were very, very cautious, even Anya, and then they slowly reintegrated Willow back into the fold. Of course, there's a reason why they're going to be a bit cautious, but yeah, I really liked Anya being cautious at first and then being there for Willow, even saying, I wish you had it easier, and how poignant that is. But also their moments, there was a nice callback to Vampire Willow where she commented about things getting sexy, I guess. That is to me a good callback to then. So yeah, but no, honestly, I really thought that this was it was really good seeing them to be together, and not just that though, but Anya also talking about how she's not feeling it with the vengeance, and I really like how that's a parallel, I guess, to how there's two sides for Anya. There is the demon world with her vengeance stuff, and then there's the human world, how she's integrated into it, because we know that Anya has been becoming more humanized as the seasons have gone on. I mean, you look back at her introduction in episode 9 of season 3, and then look at her now, and she's evolved so much, and it's gone to the point where she has been wanting to go back to her vengeance days, but has not been feeling it, and has been feeling a bit constrained, if anything, with her obligations, especially with the growth she has made. And like I said, that parallels to Willow because of the fact that the demons can see her and I guess the humans can't, because I don't think it was just Buffy, Xander, and Dawn, because she had there was that shot of her walking through the school, and I don't think anyone seemed to recognize her. So yeah, but there is that parallel where Willow is split between the two worlds because the demons can see her and they can converse with her. Buffy and co, they can't. So yeah. There was also the really amazing bit with Willow and Spike where Willow found him in the basement, and there was these like really intricate wordings that Spike came out with, especially when Buffy and Xander came along, and how those two scenes played in tandem because they were basically one scene but two different scenarios, because Willow was there but she couldn't see Buffy and Xander, and then Buffy and Xander was there but they couldn't see Willow. So it was just really interesting seeing how things came about, and how things made a lot more, I guess, of an understanding when Buffy and Xander were there. So it was just really good, and how, you know, that still plays onto Spike's breakdown, I guess, especially after the last episode, was just really great stuff as well. So yeah, but I really loved how this episode went by. I loved Dawn as well, how she was figuring out about the Null, and how she is growing as well. Like, we know that she's been practicing fighting and whatnot as of recent, but also with the fact that she's been doing a bit of research about the Null and potentially other demons, she is growing so much as a character. So I'm really liking this direction that they're going in, because I think after season 5, you were wondering what they would be going with Dawn, and we had the Klepto story, of course, and how she's been feeling a bit pushed out, especially with Buffy coming back. And you know, going into season 7, it would be very, very interesting to see where her story went there. And we're learning that she is fighting, that she is doing this research. So she is hardening herself, and she's becoming more experienced, I guess, fighter against the demons and the dark forces. So I really am liking this development with Dawn at the minute. But I do feel so bad for her with how Anya was essentially toying with her when she was in a paralyzed state. So poor Dawn. But I am really liking how Dawn is progressing. Not just that though, but her coming up with a great point about how people are afraid to speak out, especially when she was talking about Dawn, and you know, that was a very, very prominent subject, I guess, there. So yeah, but I thought this was a really great episode, especially with how powerful it was in regards to Willow and her being alone. Like, there was even the books. Like, I know this doesn't mean, you know, much in the grand scale of things because of the fact that Willow had moved to England and whatnot, but I feel like in terms of Willow and her being alone, I feel like that is poignant with the phone book, the contact book. You had Buffy at work, you had Xander, and you had Dawn. And Willow wasn't there, and I thought that was very, very, I don't know, very deep in the sense that it does feel like Willow has been pulled out of the Scooby's circle, and we literally saw that with the fact that she couldn't interact with them in this episode. She couldn't even touch them. So it was like I said, very interesting element that they threw into that, as well as the Null. And those two amazingly executed ideas combined to create a really fascinating, terrifying, and well-executed episode. So I thought that this was really, really good stuff in terms of the ideas that they played with Willow's fear of rejection, and how that was just a really, really great idea to just incorporate all together. So and I think it really does apply vice versa, I guess, in a sense, like with Buffy and Xander, because they have their own fears about Willow. So how fear really played into a part of this, with Willow's fear of rejection and Buffy, Xander, and Dawn's fear that Willow is going to be who she was when they last saw her. It really does mesh well. So I really loved that. There was one more point I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, the final scene with Buffy and Willow, and how they were, understanding each other, and how there was that really sincere moment between the pair, especially with Willow coming out with the fact that I accidentally casted it upon myself. So yeah, and Buffy coming to admission about the fact that she thought the skinned victim was all Willow's doing. But I really like how they're making these first steps in terms of their road to recovery, because like the cautious element that everyone, Anya, the Scoops, everyone, the cautious element they threw is very, very understandable. And just seeing how they're making little baby steps in terms of the road to recovery is really, really good stuff. So yeah, but overall, fantastic episode, fantastic ideas. Like it was just really, really incredible how they pulled off two really incredible ideas and made a superb episode overall. So like I said, one of my favorite, I wouldn't say one of my favorite episodes of all time, but it is my favorite episode of season 7 so far. So really, really good stuff. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!